Today we're testing a new e-bike. This is the Velotric ST1 Plus, updated version of the previous version we tested last year. So this model should have all the gaps covered, everything you're looking in a perfect road fitness bike. The box, it's very light, so we should have here all the features that I like to see: more power, more range, more software improvements. It's actually not so expensive. It's on sale right now, guys. So let's unbox it and let's go over the updates and let's see what we have here. And this is how it looks inside. And I like that Velotric has eco-friendly packaging. Not much waste here, and most of the parts are recyclable. We have only one styrofoam piece here on the top. And this is the bike. Oh, there's a box here with a toolkit. Very light bike. I can manage this with one hand. So pretty much the old bike is here. We have a new color screen. The most important thing, UL certification, updated drive, and this is bigger chainring, 46 versus 42, getting the battery that should give us up to 70 miles in range. And here on the frame I can see here ST logo, and it says super plastic foaming technique, so reinforced frame that is light and strong. We have the Apple Find Me, which we did not have on the previous model. Longer seat post, integrated light, beautiful frame, guys. Look at this orange. Kenda 700 by 40 tires. I like the solid branding on the seat post, also here in the front by the handlebars, adjustable front stem, and this helps you adjust the bar easier. Cool stem, and I like this cable management. Look at this. Nice touches. Settler Royale seat, it's wider, looks more comfortable. We have through axle. We have higher quality brakes on this model. This has this Novatec hubs, which proved to be over the last 25-30 years one of the best on the market for the budget price level. And we have 160mm disc brakes. Cool feature is when it's charging, it shows you on the screen. I really like the components on this bike. Here's the Velotric ST1 Plus fully assembled and loaded. We have 350 watt rear hub motor designed by Velotric in-house, outputting maximum peak 600 watts, 40 Nm of torque. The battery 36 volts, 9.7 amp hour capacity, or 352.8 watt hour. IPX7 fully waterproof, certified by UL 2271. So the bike is fully waterproof as the D2 I dumped in a Hudson for over 6 minutes in the previous video. Let's take it out and let's see what happens. And the bike powers on. Check this out. And let's lift this. And it works. And the follow-up video is coming with upgrades very soon. I passed over 1,000 miles on that bike, and I like that Velotric waterproofs all their bikes in the collection. So by far, this is the best upgrade I've seen in 2024. Top speed. The bike only has 40 Nm of torque compared to 45 previous model, and this change is due to the bigger chainring that I was asking for, 46 versus 42. The torque decrease is not noticeable at all. Due to the super light construction and very narrow tires, the drivetrain now feels so much better. It feels like a training road bike that can be used on trails also, eliminating ghost pedaling at higher speeds, and it's so much more fun to push hard and ride this model. I can gain speed effortlessly in the boost mode. 600 watts peak on this 39-pound bike feels like riding a 750 watt motor on throttle. It feels like relaxing, chilling and cruising, very easy. I can pedal comfortably and reach 26 to 27 miles an hour and maintain it for a long run. If you want to stay in 30 miles an hour range or higher, you need to push a little harder. Riding 22 to 25 miles an hour, it's a breeze. Super easy, especially in longer rides if you're commuting daily. Range. Tested in maximum power, boost mode, and I think I should have done it in trails or eco mode. The amount of assistance is just ridiculously high. I did not break a sweat and it was 85 degrees outside. Very comfortable chill ride. I weighed 245 pounds with a backpack and I had speeds between 20 to 27, 28 miles in range. Covering 16 miles on GPS and 18 miles on a bike, and I think the numbers on the bike are more accurate here. Alright, so I got a message that the battery it's completely dead. I need to charge, and it doesn't go higher. Assist mode, it stays in 0, and I have 18.2 miles on the bike. and 16.3 on the app. Having a torque sensor that makes it smooth and powerful, constantly adjusting to your ride, and transitioning to 15 different speed and power delivery levels, this is the first e-bike on the market that is also 100% waterproof. And on top of that, for all this package, you only pay $1,250. This is the best deal. This is a steal, actually. You're not gonna find an e-bike with a torque sensor for this price level in the market. Now, comparing to the ST1 from last year, here are the biggest upgrades and differences. You can see now we don't have the frame button in the top console. We have a full TFT colored screen that's adjustable and gives you a lot of specs and functions. ST weighs 36 pounds, ST1 Plus weighs 39 pounds. The cranks on ST1 Plus are 170 millimeters, the older version 165. Range on the new model is up to 70 miles and speeds between 12 to 20 miles an hour adjustable. So you can adjust your bike from class 1 all the way to class 3. The range on the older model up to 52 miles and speeds between 20 to 25 miles an hour only. Pass settings, the new model customization up to 15 levels, 3 mode. Each one has 5 levels. The older model only 5 levels of pedal assist. The chain ring on the new model 46 teeth, the older model 42 only. And the last feature is the Apple Find Me. You have it on the new model, which is not present on the older model. And you get an app on the new model that gives you a lot of extra features. Now this paint is just fantastic. Look at this, this branding here. It's so nicely done. Also look at the welds. Here it's just perfect. And I like this little touches, different color here at the axle, also right here. So guys, I have first 15 miles on this thing and everything is so smooth. The torque sensor, and this is $1,250 right now with a torque sensor. This is the best deal on the market right now. This is just insane, and how nice it's done here. The shifter, it's a Shimano Altus. I want to see like XT or something more advanced. That'll be really cool, but you can change that. Good cassette, amazing brakes, good wheels, good tread. You can take this into gravel if you wanted to. So overall, here you have the L size, the class 1. I unlocked the class 3, but the geometry of the frame, look at this fork. It's so elegantly done. It's just so nice. Good seat. This seat, first 15 miles, and it's wider. It's so comfortable. Nothing hurts. I can say this is the most comfortable seat I tried, and this size bike and this like fitness configuration. Usually they come like super thin and they're uncomfortable. Like 10 ways, not super thin, but like let's say this size, right? They're even thinner ones for the racing bikes, but that's for, you have to have padded shorts. This seat, it's super comfortable. But overall, guys, quality, parts, look at this crank. This is actually 170 mils versus 165, the older version, all checked everywhere. I like this chain ring cover. It's just so freaking cool, so nice. Look, transitions here, the welds and how it's painted, the stickers. I mean, the attention to detail is just impeccable. Super smooth. The cables are going here into the stem down. Super clean handlebars, good Tektro brakes, good disc, good hub. Everything is top notch, guys. We'll check the light, but it looks really nice design. It looks compact. Even now it's super bright, colored, easy to read, good graphics. We have here 5 speed levels and boost. If you want to go and change, you press 2 of them at the same time. You go riding mode, and you can change to trail, to eco, and let's exit success. So now we have, let's get out of this. We have eco, 5 modes. So I rode in the boost, and that burns a lot of energy. So let's go back into boost to finish the test. So far I have, let's see, I have so far 17.1 miles, and yeah, it should be in 5. I play with that. So attention to detail, it's exceptional. Good grips, hardware, good even bell, good shifter. So this stem is adjustable, and we have so much angle. Look at this thing here. I have my big design, so kind of blocks. Let's see if I can move it down so you guys can see. Look at this. So much adjustability. yeah, from here all the way to 6 degrees. So the frame just looks really cool. I like the geometry, good components all around. The shifter is an average shifter. I'll put something more high-end for this bike once you get it. But brakes, everything else, the cassette, the chain, everything is just really, really good. It's still easy to pedal. There's no resistance. I can go as a normal bicycle and just pedal. Now I do have a battery extension for this bike and for the T1. So we're gonna stop in a moment and connect that. And here's the battery, pretty compact, size of a bottle, 4.9 amp hour capacity, mounts into the frame very easily. Just remove the screws, install the adapter, and you're pretty much ready to go. You get 2 short extended adapters, one to charge the battery and one to connect to the main battery port, and you're pretty much all set. Installing and connecting, it's so fast and easy. Push it underneath like that. I think this is good. I can get a second Velcro like that and just wrap it on the bottom, and that'll be perfect. Let's see what the bike shows here on the screen. Okay, now it's on, 4 lines. It doesn't show anything on the screen. It shows here fully charged, so let's keep riding and see what it does. But I think maximum range 18 miles. This additional pack, it's 50% more. That should be enough to get home, and I'll probably go on a 3rd speed because 5th is just too much power. Yeah, allows me to go in the boost, which is great. And yeah, there you go, power is back. Super accurate. Very well set up bike. Just feels effortless, so easy to pedal in this mode. And I can push, I mean, there's people here, but I can go really fast if I have to. As soon as I push pressure on the pedals, engages right away. Look at that. It just kicks in. And this is uphill. Low battery, why? So now I took a break for like maybe 5 minutes, and I pedaled another 5 minutes without assist with 0. Turn it off and turn it on back. And if you look now at the battery, it's almost like 25%, 30% charge. So I'm not sure why they set up this way, and it was 4 lines, now it's 3 lines. So I feel like this extension only is gonna work when they're both fully charged, or I'm not even sure if it's gonna work because I don't know how the controller and BMS is set up to draw the power, because that's almost 9.7 amps and this is 4.9 amps. So right now it's just when you're sitting, when you're standing, not using the bike, it's charging slowly the battery, and I think in 10 minutes this is pretty fast. I want to be just able to plug in the battery, and when this is dead, connect that one and able to use it. If they both work in the same time, when you connect them, then it's fine. I have to test that. But otherwise, I feel like the only way to use this is when you get to the office and your battery is empty, you just connect it on the frame and leave it there, and hopefully it's safe and secure, somebody can take it, because there's no way to strap it in or lock it, so you can charge your main battery and then run. It really, you can feel the difference when there's no power assist. You really get tired fast, and I haven't ridden a regular bike for a long time, so I kind of like, you know, feel a discomfort and I'm getting tired. So now having almost like 25% back or 30% back, I think this is a really big difference. And we're gonna stay in eco, and I'll go on 3rd speed level, and I want to show you guys once you have the power back up, even in eco, look how easy it is. Wow. I can get 20 plus miles an hour in eco mode, not putting too much effort. Now 24, and I can build 25 if I wanted to, but I have to brake. So testing in boost mode, I think, was a bad decision because it drains so much energy, and it shows low numbers. But I feel like if you go in eco or trail, 2nd, 3rd speed level is so much assist that you can actually extend to 30, 40, maybe even 50 miles in range, which I think then this bike really makes a big difference. And this is the light, so I'll adjust it a little bit. It's pretty actually powerful. It's actually nice. It hits pretty far. Here's darker, you can see better. Yeah, it's a good light, finally. And you have also a bright light in the back. Look how bright this is. Wow, this is cool. Let's see if it's a brake light. No brake light though, so we need a brake light. Let's check the hill test and see how it does. We're gonna be in boost, maximum speed. The light is awesome, love it. Here we have 20 degrees incline. Let's see what it does. Oh, the power kicks in right away. Yeah, no problem. Super easy. And I was in the third gear on the back. Well, let's do the range test in a third speed. I think the boost 5 is too much. Let's see how much we get. We can casually look in both third speed level. We can casually like pedal and get 22 miles an hour. And I can also do this. We can build up speed. Speed build up is so manageable and sustainable for a longer time. Even a third boost option, it's only 600 watts max peak power, keeping the setup and the entire bike very light, but allows you somehow to ride at over 30 miles an hour. Compared to a regular bike, I have 11 miles start at 30, and I would not be able, a regular bike after 11 miles, to pedal 20 plus miles an hour, even 30 in some areas, so on flat. So having this boost makes such a big difference. It gives you that extra oomph, extra power. It's just like, I don't know, and I don't care how strong you are, even if you're a pro cyclist, after 11 miles to be able to push that much with this assist, this is insane. The bike still has a lot of power and it gives you so much more. Here I can still push 30 miles an hour on flats, uphill 28, 29 miles an hour. You won't be able to do that with a regular bike. It gives you so much more range to adjust and really like still get the assist and be able to push yourself hard and you know, adjust it so it's either too much power or not a lot of power. So it's like helps you there. Like on this bike on third speed, when I hit uphill, I can feel that, you know, that power kicking in and helping you like to kind of like move forward a little faster, and then you get like excited and you kind of push and pedal and do more. So yeah, hopefully guys, kind of hard to explain that, but it's really cool feeling when you get that assist and it's like so adjustable and gives you so much more range. It is insane. This bike is just perfect. It's a training bike, it's a fitness training bike. It can be a road racing bike, has so much power, so much more adjustability, and also can be a commuter bike. And the color, design, accessories, it's just a fun all around. And for $1250 with a torque sensor, this is the best deal I think today on the market. There's nothing in this price range that gives you so much, and also it's 100% waterproof. This is the best, guys, right now today. So this is how it should work. You should have both batteries fully charged and connect them, otherwise it's not gonna work. And so far I have 3 lines here, and it should be flashing when it's working, when it's connected. And here I have a little bit more than a half, and I have 44.5 miles. So I started at 30, that's 14.5 miles so far on a GPS 13.4. So I think this is more accurate, and we'll continue the range test and see what are the end results. But in boost, third speed is still out of power, and I think it's more than enough. Some areas I would have even gone 2, but I started with 3, so let's finish on 3 and get the numbers. So here's a steep hill, the same third level boost. You have to push a little bit, but without assist I would not make it. So here I'm able to kind of like pedal. It's not easy, but it's doable. I'm actually able to push harder now. Not harder, but like speed up a little bit, accelerate. My heart rate is 152, so a little bit of effort, but it's not bad. Battery is dipping down a little bit. I can notice that, I can feel that. Very manageable. That hill was like half a mile long and super steep, and now I'm back on flats and I can pump speed again right away. With a regular bike I would need at least 15-minute break to catch up my breath. So it shows now low battery. Okay, and 58.8 miles. Let's see if I turn it off for a second. I can see the assist is gone. It's so much harder to push now, and I'm also a little tired. But let's see here. Let's give it a moment. Power back on. Yeah, I can still have assist. And you see, when I turn the battery off, it kicks in the second battery and it still shows juice. So I don't know how they set it up, why they didn't do it so it directly connects and balances out. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but you see, you can power it off, power it back on, and you still have energy left and continue your ride. So very unusual settings on these batteries. The bike still goes strong. Look at that. So that battery still has one line, so I'm sure if I turn it off and stop for like 10 minutes, it's gonna charge up and give you another probably 5, maybe 10 more miles. It is a very weird setup because this is 9.7 or 9.8 amp hours, this is 4.9, so this should die before this battery. And somehow this is dead and this is still charging the main battery, so it doesn't make any sense. You have here really high quality, good geometry, the paint fantastically done, all covered everywhere, nicely sealed. The battery integrates here seamlessly. I have to just like play with this cable here, and it comes like that. And I think I'm missing the second Velcro that goes on the bottom here. And look at this, nice design, everywhere checked, good bottom bracket, beautiful welds, just like integration everywhere. You have more, you know, mounting points here for accessories. I didn't put the fenders, I have them home. Look at the brakes, the adapters, even the kickstand, all custom made, spring loaded, just beautifully done, guys. The bike is just, I'm impressed. I would spend 75 bucks more and get the XT shifter, so you'll save maybe 50 grams, maybe 40, 35 grams, and it's gonna look much more modern here. And I'll just get, here's a clear like plastic thing, the guard, so you don't need that. I was looking to put like a guard here, but it's here to protect the frame. And I love it, guys. Awesome bike. The waterproofness just blows my mind, guys. Stopped for about 11-12 minutes, and before it powers on, let's see here. So the battery stopped flashing, so maybe it stopped charging. But here you can see I have maybe like 20%, maybe 30, so there's no numbers, but this is what it shows. And I can go and boost, and so far I covered 29.4 miles on a GPS. Let's see here, I have 28.4, so I can probably cover another 5, maybe 7, maybe 10 miles in range. I'm not gonna do that, but these are the numbers, so I would say solid 30 miles in range. This is super important. I spoke with the company and the battery settings were implemented to increase safety, so that's why it's operating this way. And another very important update is the torque sensor. Original torque sensor on the ST1, the previous model, had unilateral torque sensor. Now it's bilateral, and the power it's optimized. You get more energy savings and better than before power delivery. I think I did my workout for the morning. 30 miles, pretty good distance, and I'm about to like take a break and go and get breakfast, but oh, it's in boost 5. Let's go on boost 3. So definitely you'll get at least between 5 to 10 miles. So at that mark, I would say the range is exceptional. It's just that you're inconvenienced to like stop for 10-15 minutes and completely deplete the additional battery. On the website it says 39 pounds. It feels a little bit lighter, and you can definitely carry up the stairs if you live in a city, and it's very comfortable. This hub is 350 watts, but actually looks like 250 watts. And you're not gonna find the same specs on any other bikes on the market. They're usually 500 watts peak and 350. This is actually their their own motor that's designed by Velotric and produced in one of the Bafang's factories, but super quiet, super smooth with a torque sensor. Is just really amazing experience. If you're an avid biker and you like to ride a lot, this is so natural, feels like a regular bike, but just like with a lot of power. So if you go on the 5th boost, you're pretty much not gonna sweat. It's almost like having a throttle, but if you push hard and have the speed, you can, you can touch 29, 30 miles an hour very easily, even faster.